Hi everybody, Richie here, and I'll be taking you through The Witcher: The Wild Hunt. So just before we get into it, I'm about 40 hours in, so consider this your spoiler alert. I will be taking you through some of the different parts of the map and what I found along the way. So to kick us off, the visuals. This really does push the boundaries of the next-gen consoles, if I'm honest. It is a little bit glitchy from time to time, but as you can see here, when you're in a kind of nice quaint boat just floating about there, the water effects, the creatures in the background, the mountains, you get very little blur, as you'll see in the combat a bit later on, and you can really see that CD Projekt Red really did put a lot of effort into making this a visually striking game. One thing I do really like about this game is the combat. Now, as you can see here, just fighting off quite a different variation of enemies, one with a spear, one with a sword, and one with a shield there, who's just been bumped off for us, thank you very much. So the combat can be quite fast paced, but you know, a little bit the Assassin's Creed style where you can't just block everything that kind of comes to you, oof, get wrecked. So I mean, in terms of the combat, it is quite fun, it is quite fast paced, but you just got to make sure that you're on the ball with it as you go through. So like I was saying about being on the ball with combat, you've got to make sure that you're fully prepared. So here I am just jumping into the inventory here before I go fight off a siren. So just going to add some hybrid oil to my sword. This will give me some sort of combat advantage, even though I'm shit at hunting monsters, but there you go. So one of the main parts of it is obviously the monster contracts. So all I'm doing here is going to head out to this ship and basically faffing on with the controls. Head out to this ship and then start fighting the siren up here. Now there is a monster nest at the top, and to activate every beast quest you must pick up a contract. Now like I said before, I haven't done so, but so I'm not going to get paid for this. Like I was saying about the fast-paced combat, these beasts will have different combat advantages when they do actually come towards you. So this siren here will keep swooping in and poisoning me, as you can see on the top left hand side there. Now I am an absolutely shit shot and cannot really get this, but I do eventually get it, so don't worry about that. One of the things with the flying monsters is you've got to hit them whilst they come towards you, and then they will drop to the deck, so it gives you a chance to swipe them as they go. Now I've already lost half my health there, and you can use different foods and potions to regenerate health as you're fighting. So with any fighting of beasts and things like that, I would recommend getting out in the open. There you go, down she goes, and then hack her to bits. What more do you want? Still got a little bit of health left, so a little bit of usage of the crossbows I go through. Obviously, with it being an open world RPG, you can upgrade most of your weapons. There you go, just chop it in half, that'll do me. Trying to loot this, but there was nothing in it. That's probably because I didn't pick up the contract to bring its head back, but there you go. Yeah, like I was saying before, in terms of your weapons, they can be upgraded as you go through the game, so I've got a bit of an upgraded crossbow. I do prefer to hit things at a distance before I get close to them. And the last part of it here is actually destroying the nest.
Gotta ruin it for them.
So I don't know what that is, what, like a Roman candle or a firework or something, until... yeah, that will hurt you each time, and now I'm on fire. Great stuff. And that would be that monster contract complete. The Witcher 3 does have a lot of dialogue options within the game that will actually shape how the rest of the game plays out. As you can see here, it is actually quite bug-ridden, as, you know, characters vanish. But it does give you plenty of options depending on how you've actually developed Geralt as you go through the game. So if you increase one of the signs, it means that I get more dialogue options and make sure that I actually get the most out of every NPC that I speak to. As you'll also see, most of the women barely wear anything, so I'm surprised he actually gets anything done, but hey-ho. In terms of this dialogue choice, I am trying to get it to help me assist with fighting the Wild Hunt and making sure that, well, all of her quest line is done. You will get a yellow option that's normally your ultimate choice, but the white options that are below, they can actually give you further information as to how to hunt and kill further animals or assist NPCs with their quests. I have just skipped through some of this dialogue here because I've already spoke to her, so again, changing the subject to try and get back to the Wild Hunt. However, I do need to complete a quest for this witch before she'll actually assist us. Other than your Witcher contracts, you will also be interrupted most times by random beast encounters. So you can see here, Pack of Wolves decided to just set upon us, but Geralt's quite a high level at this point, so I'm able to just punch them, so nice and easy. That's totally the thing you want to do on your Sunday afternoon, in fairness. Punch a wolf, why not? They will interact with the world as well, so they will try and use cover, and they will also try and gang up on you as a pack if they get the opportunity to. Now, like I say, Geralt's quite a high level at this point, so very minimal damage, and very easy for me to kill. Now, as I said earlier, one of the things about this game that's absolutely fantastic is the absolute size of it. So at the moment I'm just at Nilfgaard, so just give you a little bit of a view just on one of the areas that you can actually go to within this game. Now, because it is open world, you can't just travel to wherever you want, whenever you want. You can see there's quite a few areas that are still undiscovered, a lot of question marks around that area. I did try at one point actually try and track the beasts that were down here on a contract, but was subsequently pulverized by a griffin that was there, so left that until I come back at a higher level. So just zoom back out there. We do have the Royal Palace there, so the smallest part of the map. And again, in some of these areas where you kind of first cut your teeth, the map is absolutely huge. Some of the pathways will lead to just absolutely nothing, just kind of invisible wall dead ends. And one of my favourite places is Skellige, so quite a lot of islands on here you can kind of venture out to and have a look. Some of them will have treasure, some of them will just have little beasts on them that you can fight and things like that. Most of them only accessible by boat. And just to go back to where I was there, so, and it's dead easy to navigate as well. Now, even for this game being so big, you still do have, there we go, Trusty Steed Roach. Now, the horse mechanic on this, I don't think it's too great, but you know what, some of the nice things that you can do with it is you've got the ability to just keep it on track, which I'm blatantly not doing there, and the horse's stamina won't run out. Now, the fast travel option is there, but I do still prefer to kind of roam through the roads myself and actually go and find different beasts along the way to fight. It is still glitchy as hell, though, even on next gen, but never mind, I'm sure we can overlook that. Something that's really kind of captivated me as I've gone through this has been the soundtrack, as you can hear kind of playing over there during the combat scenes. One of the things you do get inside the box is a soundtrack disc, which I have not put into the card just yet, but I'm sure I will. I think it really does add to the kind of intensity of some of the stuff that does go on, and as the music changes, depending whether it's going to be quite creepy, whether it's going to be an intense battle, or whether you're just kind of roaming around the hills looking out at the sunset. So I think, in short, folks, if you want something that, you know, you can really sink your teeth into, at least until Fallout 4 comes out, absolutely go get The Witcher. The next videos I'll be doing will be looking at things like the different beasts, the signs, and also all the different weapons in combat within the inventory. So just let us know what you thought. Obviously that guy didn't like it one bit. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much, and any feedback will be mint.